First tonight, a U-turn on fertility treatment on the NHS for couples living in part of Essex.
The North East Essex Clinical Commissioning Group withdrew free IVF treatment 5 years ago, but has today announced it's planning to reverse that decision.
People living in places like Colchester and Clacton are to be asked if they'd like to see the service reintroduced from the 1st of April.
Well, our reporter Charlie Frost is in Colchester for us now. Good evening, Charlie. What's prompted this change of heart?
Well, North East Essex Clinical Commissioning Group is one of just 5 groups across the country not to offer IVF treatments. And as you say, it made that decision to scrap its IVF services 5 years ago, saying it was because of financial pressures. But now it seems to have changed its mind, and it looks as if that is in order to bring it into line with 2 NHS Suffolk groups that it works with, so women that live just a few miles apart can now be offered the same fertility treatment. Well, Claire Owen and her husband were one of the last couples in Colchester to have IVF treatment on the NHS, and Claire conceived on the 3rd cycle of treatment and says it is wonderful that other couples in the same position as them in the area will now have the same opportunity.
It means everything, really. I mean, when you're in a position when you can't have children, it takes over your life, and if that decision's taken away from you, it's very, very difficult. So being able to go down the IVF route is very important for your mental health as much as anything else, because you're doing something about it. And I'm sure it'll give a lot of couples a lot of hope.
And Charlie, what's been the reaction to this?
Well, joy and relief amongst families who have been fighting for this change for 5 years. Remember, when it comes to IVF and fertility treatment, it is extremely costly to pay for, and time isn't necessarily on your side. So any delay could take the opportunity to have children away. Well, earlier we spoke to IVF fertility campaigner Sarah Norcross.
For over 4.5 years now, people in that region have been getting nothing. And so we really welcome this, and it's particularly pleasing that this seems to potentially have come off the back of a letter that the Minister, Caroline Dinenage, wrote to CCGs on the 5th of November. So it seems that she perhaps did send a rocket up on the 5th of November.
Charlie, this isn't quite a done deal yet, is it?
Well, yes, that's true. At the moment, it is just a proposal to bring back IVF treatment by the 1st of April in North East Essex, with the Clinical Commissioning Group saying it wants to ask the public what it thinks before it makes the decision. But campaigners are hoping it will encourage the other 4 NHS groups that don't offer IVF to change their mind. And one of those includes Mid Essex CCG, who told us it's continuing to review its commissioning decisions as its finances are now looking a little bit healthier. So this could be a step in the right direction to reversing the IVF postcode lottery in this country.
Charlie, thank you very much.